Hey guys, it's Milena Sim here and welcome back to the 100 Day Sims Challenge. Today we're on day 9 and the theme for this one was, it said hybrid, so like fantasy. It said it could be anything like a mermaid, a fairy, what are those called? Oh, it's really gonna bother me now. Oh, I don't remember. Like half horse, half human, who knows. Anyway, or make it my own, but I knew that I would have a lot of fun making fantasy characters, so I decided to make two. I made a mermaid and I made a fairy. I had so much fun doing this one, I can't even explain, because I love making fantasy sims. I never necessarily play them because, you know, a bit weird if your sim works in the criminology career as dressed as a fairy, but yeah, I love making them. So yeah, I had to go out and look for some custom content. Not so much for the fairy because I had quite a lot of fantasy stuff already downloaded, but the mermaid, oh my gosh, it's so hard trying to find a mermaid tale. I mean, I did find one that I thought might be decent, but when I went onto the download page there was like one comment that says it wasn't a download for that, so I was like, oh okay, let's not download that then because it's probably not safe. But yeah, I started off with the mermaid doing this one. Well, about adding different things on, and then I changed my mind. Found a nice pearl. I changed my mind, went for different layers, but yeah, I thought she ended up looking really cute, to be honest, and I loved making the screenshots afterwards as well, because I've really got into making screenshots for these CAS videos now. But yeah, I've really enjoyed doing that. I also downloaded some poses as well. I actually realised that I downloaded some poses and I didn't realise it was actually for CAS. So you've probably noticed it before, but if I was to go on the loner tray, my sim would start posing and it looks really weird. But yeah, I downloaded some in-game poses as well using the teleport sim anywhere mod, I think it's called. But you place a statue and you're able to make different poses and stuff like that. So yeah, because like if creating a sim isn't my most favourite thing, it's the next thing on is building. I love building. I do play the game and I do try to stick with one family, but I really struggle to do that because why continue one family when you can start afresh and do something new, right? But yeah, I downloaded this dress for a mermaid, and then I thought, well, I don't know how to feel about this because it looks more of a dress than anything else. So I'd forgotten that I actually downloaded an actual mermaid tail that worked, and it actually looked really good in the end, so I was really happy with that. But yeah, I was just thinking of different things to put on as well. So I did change the skin tone a little bit. I couldn't decide what colour I actually wanted to make the tail, and I ended up going back and changing it to that, I think. Or it was some, I think it came under aprons or something like that, where I actually had her wear something. There we go, and I changed the colour. And then I went to find a top that would actually suit. I think it's the top that I actually used in a previous challenge. Yeah, there we go. It was actually really awkward though when I actually made this because I did all of this in the everyday costume and I was like, yo, this actually like fine. Actually looks really good. But when I actually made like a themed area for this sim and I actually made a swimming pool and put her in it, she changed into like some like tracky bottoms and a top and stuff, and I was like, well crap. So I had to go into CAS and had to replicate everything that I'd done already, and I was really struggling to find all the makeup because I'd already done it once before. But yeah, I managed to do it so I could take the screenshots, but yeah, note to self, I've done that actually before as well, where I've had a sim I've tried to capture a sim performing a certain pose or something when they've been doing an action, like working out or something like that. But they end up changing into their everyday their athletic clothes, and then it just changes everything, and it's like, that's not so great. But yeah, that was the mermaid done. I think I randomised the names. I don't actually think I don't even remember what I named them, to be honest. But yeah, that was the mermaid done. Onto the fairy now. There seems to be no in between with me. I seem to make sims either quite pale, or I make them like quite dark skinned. I don't know. I love doing something different all the time. But yeah. I remembered here actually that I could add a tattoo that gave her like scaly skin. I'd actually downloaded that for the alien cast challenge, which was yesterday. Yeah, and then I was like, oh, that would actually work really well for a mermaid, so I decided to add that on there. But yeah, doing the makeup on here, I keep finding somewhere to try and put that unicorn horn in, but it's just not working. Try to fit the ears onto the earrings, and then I thought they're just turning into like giant ears rather than elf ears or fairy ears. Oh, I love elves. God, I don't know if you can tell that I'm just on a hype at the moment. I'm on my second can of Pepsi Max. I'm hyped. But yeah, I had a lot of fun doing this, and I love like overdoing it with the makeup. Not so obviously, like, I wouldn't play these sims. Like, if I'm to make a sim that I'm actually going to play, it'd be quite subtle makeup, you know, every day, because they'd have to go to work and stuff like that. And to be honest, when I do make sims to actually play the family and stuff, I actually add like 2 or 3 different outfits for them to change, because it's nice. Because what I'd actually realise is, from playing the game, they're technically wearing the same outfit for an entire duration of their life. Like, they're wearing the same costume, or the same clothes, sorry, for the entire of their teenage life. So I was like, nah, spice it up a bit. But yeah, I really liked the flower crown. I've been trying to find an opportunity to add that in there, but I finally added one. I actually gave this sim white eyelashes, and I thought it actually looked really nice, because it added definition to her eyes, but it more emphasised them because they're darker. But yeah, looking at different tattoos to actually add on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I kept that one, but I'm pretty sure there was a flower that was on her back as well. Don't quote me, because I don't remember if I actually got rid of that. But going through the different dresses, and I thought, you know what, I want her theme colour to be pink. So I was just going through all the dresses, and then I was like, well, maybe I can go back to that skirt, because I love that skirt, but I'm really struggling to find somewhere to put it in. And I was trying to find a top for it as well, but I really didn't want to hide the tattoo. I thought that looked quite nice, but then I ended up changing it, because I couldn't get anything to match the wings. I did actually go back and change the wings. I changed the colour of them, because I couldn't find anything to actually suit what it was that she was wearing. So yeah, just going through all the different tops here, and to be honest, it does look nice having a white top and the coloured bottom, or white bottom. I just love that skirt, but I'm just really struggling. I decided to add the eyelashes, but then remove them, because I was like, nah, I like the white eyelashes. And then I changed the fairy wings. And then on to changing the top. I was going through tops, going through skirts, couldn't find anything I wanted. So I ended up going back to the dresses, and I found this really nice, kind of like anime-esque dress, and I thought it actually really suited. It really just suited her in general. I was tempted with that one, but I'd used it before, so changed my mind. And I found a pink version of that one. And then as soon as I saw it, I was like, I'm in love, that's it. I'm definitely going for that dress. Try to add some tights on, add some variation, give some colour to those legs. You know, add some depth. And then I'm pretty sure that I left her without any shoes on because fairies don't usually wear shoes. Not that, well, depends who you ask really, whether they actually exist or not. But yeah, there's a fairy and there's the mermaid. Yeah, just randomised the names, I think. Just going through all the different traits, just throwing them in there so that I could actually play them. And then once I'd done all that, it was onto screenshots. You can see some broken themes there, the traits that make poses. And I kept doing that one because it showed her actual fin. So onto the screenshots. I am in love with these two, my favourites so far, I think. There's the mermaid, took a screenshot of that one to show the fins. Yeah, added their own little backgrounds, and I really enjoyed this one. I'll catch you in the next one, guys. See you later.